Get a drink. Get a drink in your hands.
Oh, we gotta have it in our hands.
Yeah. Well, just for the beginning.
All right. Oh, I got a little holder.
Do
right
a
here.
clear indication.
Cheers. Cheers.
That mic in there.
Cheers.
What's up,
Cheers.
Brian MacDuffie's on the show today. How you doing?
Hey.
Cowabunga.
Yeah, I love that. Do you guys watch other comedians' podcasts?
No.
All of them.
Yeah,
No. God, no.
No.
That sounds like hell.
I got my top 3 famous comedians.
Yeah,
that I listen
professional
to.
ones,
Yeah.
yeah.
And the rest of you guys, I'm like, oh yeah, my buddies do a thing.
This is
you
the
know?
amateur porn of podcasts.
Yeah, exactly.
In fact, Nico does whip his dick out sometimes.
Oh, is that gonna happen?
Sometimes
I'm excited.
Sometimes I feel bad when I see somebody watches art like a rando. I'm like, have they not checked out like real?
It's
Do
like-
they not
it's
know
like
there's
they
real
don't-
comedians?
Yeah, you're here about Joe Rogan, maybe.
Yeah, I know.
Dude,
It's
so
crazy.
I'm I don't know. Have you know that I've been living in San Marcos a little bit,
Yeah, okay, yeah.
shacking up with the lady.
Nice.
So we're moving back to Austin. So we had a yard sale yesterday morning and today, and I'm manning the sale yesterday. I'm out there alone.
No
and
invite,
this-
first of all?
This
Sorry.
couple, we're a little out of your price range, dude. This is-
A yard sale.
yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, try the 99 cents.
25 cents, can't do it.
But this deaf couple, this deaf couple walks up, and they start signing. And maybe one of them could be deaf, so I hit them both with the snap test. They're both deaf. I did a little clap, make sure they look both deaf. Have you guys ever had 2 deaf people having a sign language? It's real hard not to feel like they're telling secrets about you, right in front of my face.
Yeah.
And then. So there was a electric keyboard that we were selling, and she took interest in this keyboard, and she signed for me to plug it in. Maybe the hardest I've ever had to fight laughter in someone's face. Because what's the difference?
Wait, show me. What was she doing?
No, not because of the gesture, but because she even if, how would you know? Yeah. What does it matter if I plug it in? You're deaf. That's what I was thinking. And I'm fighting laughter, and I'm realizing if I did need to laugh right now in this moment,
Deaf people don't plug things in, or what?
I'm just saying she wouldn't be able to hear it.
She wouldn't be able to use the instrument because it relies on
She's
hearing.
deaf, Brian. Do you know what that
Music.
is?
She can't listen to music.
Keyboard. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the difference if I plug it in is what I'm thinking. And then I'm fighting laughter, and I'm like, if I needed to laugh right now, I could just turn around. She's deaf. How would she know?
Yeah. How were they
She's
talking
not
shit
blind.
to you? Do you think
They weren't, but it's just
you didn't
hard.
know. They just looked at you and they went like this,
Well,
sized you up a little bit?
Yeah, man, they're discussing prices. They're haggling amongst themselves. It's an intimidating situation
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
hands. It's very Italian too. You
Yeah.
kind of think it's like there's money on the line.
I'm a bartender, right? And I have to
Okay.
deal with deaf people sometimes,
You mean a
right?
mixologist?
Yeah. Thanks for making me feel better about myself. Stay in college. But yeah, so I have to deal with deaf people sometimes, right?
Deal
Deal
with
with?
handle
I-
them.
that's a bad
It's
way
a
to-
situation.
It is a
you know?
situation.
I'm busy. Most people are like Tito's soda. I can make 4 of those at one time. The deaf person comes up, and I'm like,
He's throwing up gang signs.
no habla español.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying,
Dude,
You know?
if you don't know someone's deaf, if you're dealing with a deaf person that you could accidentally be very mean.
Oh, 100%.
It was a situation when I was a kid. I asked a deaf kid if he wanted to play Marco Polo. Do the math on that for a second in your head.
He's just
I know what you're
drowning.
thinking, Brian.
He's just drowning.
I know what you're thinking. Yes, they swim. They do. You would think the deaf thing, does that fuck up their equilibrium down there?
I don't know.
You know any deaf scuba divers?
I would think it would be better because their ears don't work, so they don't get the ringing or anything.
Maybe that's.
Oh,
Maybe
that's
it's like a
great
superpower.
point.
They
Maybe
just
it's a superpower.
Dude, so the Little Mermaid was just deaf.
Probably.
Is that what it was?
Something like that.
Wait, I thought you couldn't speak.
Well, it comes with the territory.
Can fish hear?
Yeah,
Can
I've
fish have
always
ears?
wondered that. Is it
Well, they
when
can't.
you can't hear,
no.
so you can't
There's a
speak?
difference. So there's mute and deaf.
Yeah.
Deaf people struggle with speaking because they can't hear the words. Like they can never.
Yeah,
I
so
guess
they
that's
don't
part
know
of
what
mastering the
sounds like. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Anyway, real quick. So when I'm
Yeah.
bartending, right, and I gotta go down the line and pick the beers out,
Yeah.
right, and
Is that really how, I was going to ask, how does it go?
when you get to the one and they go yes, it makes you feel so good. Like we did this together.
Well, that's
you know?
that's me at a taco restaurant on the east side.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the same thing. And those are the best restaurants, dude. Imagine a full deaf restaurant. You walk in.
They have one.
Do they?
Here in Austin, I heard about this place. It's like a crepe place where it's
They would
everybody who
serve
works
crepes.
there. Everyone who works there is deaf. It's like a deaf-run restaurant. It gives jobs.
You just
to deaf
walk in. There's
people.
just no music playing.
or it's just blasting. And I have no idea.
Or it's just bad music. You know? It's just WAP on repeat.
But we
you
should
know?
go. We should go on an adventure to the. I don't know. I'm kind of intimidated when I know it's going to be all deaf people.
Here's a thought process I'm having. One, we should go. We should get blasted on some edibles and go to the deaf restaurant. Nothing would be scary about that.
I'll
And-
turn deaf.
It's like a lifestyle choice. You're
sit
just
there with my
trans.
mouth
The
open.
first trans deaf.
Hold up a sign. Deaf is a choice.
I'm realizing now. They say that your senses enhance
Yeah.
when one of them's gone.
Yeah.
You would think that blind people and deaf have to be the best chefs because their
Chefs?
taste buds.
Oh,
Right?
I was going with touch.
Taste.
I think
Just the
that's
best
one you
lovers,
could
the
have.
best
Just
foreplay.
the best sex ever.
Yeah.
Like
But
you're
you
deaf, you can't hear if she likes it, but you can feel it.
Right. You're probably feeling every vibration of the
Yeah.
of the puss.
Yeah.
You actually know what you're doing down there.
Yeah.
But you can't hear food. So how does it make it better?
No, they
Yeah.
have tongues.
Right.
I don't think you
That's the
lose
whole
that.
thing about food. You don't have to hear food.
That's
Yeah, I
what-
don't know.
well,
So why would
that
they be
chicken is sizzled. You know?
fajitas are the
Gordon
only food
Gordon
that-
Ramsay
that
would
you
actually
can't hear. Yeah.
Some of those
Ramsay.
shrimps scream when you put them in,
Yeah.
right? The
And-
lobsters or something.
And celebrity chef Gordon Ramsay would beg to differ. He said, "Listen to the pork chop. It'll tell you when it's ready."
to the pork chop.
No, they do. They do a
I
little
like how
sizzle.
he's like kind of Steve Irwin-ish too. You know.
Steve Irwin's my guy, dude.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, I
me and
love
Nico.
him.
We've talked about this a lot. I watch Steve Irwin highlights weekly just to fire me up. We were talking, dude. He would totally have a podcast if he was still alive. He would have
100%.
such. He would
And
be
it'd
in
be
with the
great.
comics. I
It'd
bet.
be great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What do you think about the kids though? Bindi and Steve Jr. And
Steve Jr.'s
They're
great.
still getting after it.
Yeah, Bindi.
I feel like
Is-
you got to uphold the legacy with the way he died. You
It-
gotta
yeah.
keep going. You know.
No, they run a big zoo in Australia. I just saw this clip of
Watch
little.
yourself.
What was his name? Robert. That's
Just
his name.
watch yourself.
He was. It was his
I
birthday
don't
or
like
something.
I don't like dirt getting thrown on the Irwin name. So just watch.
I mean,
it.
it's no dirt. He was just like on this stage performing at his zoo or whatever. And there was a crowd of people, and they showed this video of his dad like holding him as a baby, saying he loves him, and he started like crying up there.
Yeah, you keep going. I'm gonna cry, dude. This
That's
is
the
touching.
saddest thing I ever did.
Yeah.
What are you? Oh,
the
dude, your
saddest thing
attitude.
ever. I
don't know why I'm
sometimes
hating
around
on it a little.
sentimental moments you just can't fucking handle.
I just get a little weirded out with like
Another thing Nico doesn't
planned
like
crying.
Pete Davidson because he gets pussy.
Is that why you don't like him?
Where do you stand on that?
I think he
Pete
should
Davidson?
settle down.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think he's superstar famous right
I think
now.
he's. I think, but I think
He's like
he's
the
big
most
for the guys like
famous
us.
comedy person there is right now is Pete Davidson. You know?
Well, I don't know about that.
Wait,
but
was he at the
I think
comedy
he's-
Think about
Mothership
it.
the other day?
Think about it. If you're thinking about superstar comedian,
yeah,
he is the superstar comedian.
I would say
right now.
superstar celebrity.
You see him, but he's like known for the comedy genre.
Yeah, that's
you know
that's
what
where
I'm
you got
saying?
his stuff.
But I think he's known for getting pussy. Nobody knows his comedy.
Dude, even better.
Bro,
Yeah.
he's been on SNL for like 20 years or something. It feels like. You know?
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
but he
gone
didn't
now,
even
you
do
know?
anything on SNL. He was just himself.
Oh, he talks shit about the pirate guy.
Isn't that
Kit
the
Crenshaw.
best though? You can just be yourself and have a job doing comedy. You don't got to
Right.
play a character or become a person or anything. You're just
Yeah.
you.
The thing is Nico could have been Pete Davidson. You just get a good look at him. That could have been.
Oh,
I think
feel
this
like
is
the
what it is.
vibes are totally different.
I always wondered if
Like,
I
watch
like.
this. What you want to hit the vape?
No.
That's
Oh,
not
Pete
Pete
would've ripped
Davidson
that.
behavior.
Pete would've-
You know,
Pete would've-
you know what I'm saying?
I quit these, by the way.
Good for you. Good for you.
I
Me
also
too. Every
think-
Monday.
Yeah.
I think about sometimes about getting tatted all up. Like if I
Yeah.
did that, it just wouldn't work. I don't think it'd be like
Why not?
corny.
Beg to differ.
I don't know. I don't think I have like the-
Okay, we're not gonna get. Like,
Good point.
are you gonna do like a Celtic cross and a tribal?
whatever Pete Davidson has.
Just
I
the
mean, he's
same
just tatted
as him.
all over.
No, he's got
Yeah.
shitty tattoos.
Yeah, he has,
which-
you're gonna get Mars attacks on you and fucking Staten Island or
And
whatever.
all my
he has.
ex-girlfriends.
you're gonna
or
get
fucking-
the Italian horn on your neck.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
The one you know that you've seen that looks like a pepper.
That's a good one.
Italian dudes like that.
You know what? I think you
Oh,
should just
right
get
here
a
on the neck.
cock on your face. Just a giant cock.
We talked about this
on your
elephant
face.
tattoo on the fupa area.
Oh yeah.
Dick the trunk.
Yeah.
Amazing, right? And
Yeah.
if you have muffin
That's
pops,
great.
those could be the ears.
And
It's
the
a fat
older
guy
and
move.
fatter you get, the better the tattoo will look over time because the elephant will grow with you, so it'll become bigger.
Oh yeah.
You know?
No, I mean that's a
Right.
lie.
No, no.
It's
It's
not
like
gonna look
it's like
nicer.
it starts as a little elephant, then you get fat over time, so it gets bigger. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But where do the nuts come into play with the elephant? Is
no,
that
we
just
ignore
like
those. Nuts don't matter.
That's
Just-
just your nuts. Oh, I'm saying I get
like
what
on
you're
the
saying.
picture of the elephant? It's just like a random
Yeah, don't
waddle.
elephants got the little double chin
What-
situation?
No, what if we
I
make
don't
them
know.
like little tusk?
Yeah, we can.
Like they can
we'll,
be white.
we'll have to do a
Droopy
little.
tusks?
Look, a little cosmetic surgery is gonna have to be involved, but we're gonna form your nuts into tusks.
And yeah, we'll make them tusk. I like that. That's a better
Yeah,
idea.
I feel like if you get the elephant tattoo, you got to clip the nuts.
Now, Nico famously.
Oh, just completely clip it.
yeah.
for
That's
the
a better
for
idea.
the art.
Well, not
Dude, I can't
completely.
believe
But Nico
you just-
famously has long nuts.
Famously. How long are they? Touch your knee? How old are you?
26.
Oh, you have cancer, bro.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be famously long at 26.
No, I made that.
46 maybe, you know. It's all right. I have
Long
famously
nuts are
small
in.
nuts, so it's
Same. tiny little compact nuts.
Dude,
Really?
it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
But the cool
Like
thing
clackers,
is,
you know those little clacker toys?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
my
I
nuts.
know.
Yeah,
That's funny.
that's my nuts.
That's
Wait,
funny.
but your nuts aren't circle like that, right?
My nuts.
Circle?
Sometimes, like
Good
mine
question.
are really oval. It's
No,
almost
mine-
like
they're
Yeah,
like
yeah.
little marbles.
Yeah, mine are like a
It's like-
Cadbury egg.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I feel
yeah.
like they're
It's long.
supposed
What
to
a
be
reference,
like.
huh?
Yeah,
Like a-
yeah, that was a great
Come
reference.
on,
I'm not gonna lie. That
Come
was.
on.
Like
Yeah,
a
cream
jello-
fill-
Easter's right around
cream
the corner,
filling,
baby.
too. God
I think it's
bless,
Lent.
yeah.
What'd you guys
Yeah.
give up?
Your face.
Yeah, excuses. I gave up.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Would you rather have tiny nuts and a deep voice, or a bitch ass voice and large nuts?
I don't think nuts matter at all
At all.
in any situation.
Well, you don't think like for testosterone and such. Also, no girl wants you to shoot no weak load.
That's
you know?
true.
You don't want no lava leakage. You want some fucking.
Are you shooting ropes? What
I don't shoot ropes.
What do you
I jack
shoot?
off way too much, you know. But if I can get like rope, I'm like, yeah.
So you're like the guy-
teardropping.
yeah. Well, it's like one rope. Oh, then it's like teardropping. Yeah.
You're the
Lava
kid in high
leakage.
school that consistently kept his gas tank at a quarter. That's all the money you had. $25.
In high school, my life.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
As soon as I found out about it, I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. You know.
So as a bigger man, are you? What's your flavor?
By the way, I'm offended.
Well,
I'm just
that's a
playing.
you problem.
I'm just
That's
playing.
you. That's
yeah,
you in the
100%,
mirror.
I agree. Play victim. Sorry. Wait. What do you mean? What's your flavor?
Of woman.
Of woman?
Do you like a skinny lady?
No,
a dainty?
I
You
love
like a big girl?
hips.
You do.
Love hips.
You get
Fucking God
passionate.
bless hips, lips, and thighs.
Hips, lips, and
Oh
thighs.
God, I was trying to look for another L, but
HLT.
I got nothing.
Fake?
You know.
Fake booty.
No,
No, he wants a
can't
little
have fake.
cottage.
I love a cellulite booty.
little cottage.
I
Yeah.
love
Little
it. I'll
couch
eat
potato?
that shit like breakfast, baby. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Love a thick booty. Skinny girls, I've had bad interactions with. Like every time I've been with a skinny girl, I always get like, it hurts, and I'm like, damn, bitch, I don't weigh that much, you know. And she's like, no, like this hurts. I can't do doggy
Like
style.
your
I
dick?
can't do this. Yeah, so I'm like, I just got to eliminate skinny girls.
Wait, was
from
that
my
just
life.
like a slight brag that you just threw in?
No, it's a
Your
real
dick's
life
too big?
problem. Because don't get me wrong, I love a small waist. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying skinny girls, your dick is too big to date a skinny girl? Is that what you're saying?
I guess that is what I'm saying. Yes.
Humbly.
That's cool.
Yes, I'm like Austin Powers. You
Wow,
know?
that is
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so bigger chicks. I'm a bigger dude. You know,
Mhm.
it just makes sense.
Wait,
Yeah.
so girls like big dicks or they don't? Some do, some don't.
I can't believe it's a question.
They like big dicks.
I think it's preference. You think it's preference?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think they like them grande.
I think.
But,
there's-
but
yeah.
you're saying yours is too big for the
Well,
skinny girls.
Let me tell you this. I think there's some girls
It's a
who are
comfort thing.
just.
He's
you
talking
know,
comfort.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
not
They don't want it
comfortable for
uncomfortably
them, You
big.
know, it's
How
not.
big?
It's uncomfortable for
How
them.
big's your
you know,
cock?
I wear size 14. I don't know. I don't measure it.
I guess-
14-inch cock.
No, 14-inch shoe.
I guess I didn't realize that the skinnier the girl, the smaller the pussy.
The vagina.
Is that
Is that
true?
how that works? I don't think so.
I feel like it makes sense though.
But
Wait,
'cause
your
what about the
butthole's
skinny?
not
What about
bigger
the
'cause
skinny
you're
little?
bigger than
It
me.
is.
All right.
Really?
Dude, I hide things in
What
there.
about
still.
Jordi El Nino?
Who is that?
You've seen him. The little skinny guy he's a porn star. I'm just saying. What about the skinny dudes with the huge hogs?
I specifically watch black porn.
Do you?
So
Is that like? Are you into cuck? Or you want to be cucked?
This is like a new thing, you know.
Oh, so you are.
So I had a girlfriend. So let me tell you this real quick, right? I was thinking about this the other day. I had a friend ask me, you ever ask your girlfriends if they've been with a black dude? Have you ever asked that to
My
your girlfriend
girlfriend's
yet?
from Atlanta, so that's just kind of assumed.
So you didn't even, you just
I don't
guessed
have
it.
to
Yeah. Yeah. So, and he was like, yeah, man, like that's like a thing, you know? And I said, yeah, but you know what's even worse? If your girlfriend says, I haven't, but I'd love to try it.
Oh, because she hasn't closed out that chapter of her
Exactly.
fantasy.
See, if you've already been with a black dude, that means you went black and you came back. So props
Yeah,
to me.
Nico got it out of the way early.
You fucked
Yeah.
a black dude? Hell yeah, good
No,
for
I
you.
mess
Good for
around.
you, dog.
College.
Nice.
You mess
Co-
around.
Hey, I know about college, bro.
Yeah.
2 weeks
Yeah,
in
it's
college.
not- it's
you know?
World Up Wrestling.
So I had a girlfriend tell me one time, you know, I was asking her, I was like, so what's like your ultimate fantasy? And she said, I wanted to be with a black dude. And I don't know if you know how insecure that makes you, but I got frightened.
Yeah.
I got legit
Well,
scared.
But like, what is the frightening part? Let's address this.
Would it be
just
different?
that's your fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Like it
Essentially,
couldn't
the
have been-
fantasy is
It
the-
couldn't have been something like, you know, like tie me up, come on my feet, you know, something that's like, that's scary. But
Her
like you want to
fantasy.
try a certain type of person.
It involves her fantasy involves another dick.
Yeah. And a black one at that. So like we know the
Well, it doesn't
stereotype,
bother
they're
me,
bigger,
Brian. I'm
you
gonna be
know?
honest.
No,
The
it
black
doesn't
part-
bother me either. We used to have sex talking about it, you
Yeah.
know. So it like became like this fantasy.
Did
know
you
what
get
I'm
into
saying?
it?
Oh, my dick.
Like her
got
yelling at you,
hard.
like, I wish you were black.
No, every time she yelled at me, I was like, "You stupid bitch!" You know, I was like, "Who you yelling at?"
Yeah,
you
Brian's
know?
kink is he likes it when they call him the N-word.
When other black dudes do,
It does make you feel
if
cool.
a black guy calls me an N-word, I'm like, "You see the shoes I'm wearing?"
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
You
Did she
know,
ask
Hell
you?
yeah.
Did she ask you what your fantasy was?
I mean, basic. You know, I'd like hit on other girls in front of her, threesome with another chick. You
Yeah,
know?
I'm basic. My
That'd
fantasy,
be
I want like
fun.
a
Wait,
shoulder
hit on-
massage. I want you to tell me I did good.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
a hug. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Wait, you want to hit on other girls in
Stroke
front of her?
my
That's your
hair.
fantasy?
No, it'd be like a threesome with another girl.
Oh, a threesome.
Yeah.
She got too specific, is what you're saying.
I can't believe I'm going to say this because I feel like this is explicit. You might want to cut this out, but I'm going to be honest here. Can I be honest? I'm going to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Hello, nice,
ultimate
vulnerable
fantasy,
Brian.
I don't know if you guys ever thought about this. My ultimate fantasy, blowjob and rim job at the same time.
Is there?
Whoa.
I think this might
That's
be an
time
opportunity
traveling, I think.
for us to coin that position. Is there a term for that?
I would call it the ultimate pleasure. I don't know a certain move, but that to me would be the greatest.
My
sexual act
instinct
ever
was the double suck, but that's just when two people
The
are
double
sucking.
suck?
That's when two people are sucking you off. I feel like that's a double
done.
suck.
All right.
And also eating ass isn't so much a suck
Ugh.
as
If you're doing it right, it is.
I think that's blowing out your rims.
Blowing out your rims.
Blowing out your tires so
Wow.
you're just
That's
rolling on the
actually
rim.
good. I like
Wow,
that.
blowing out the rim.
your rims.
blowing out the rim,
breaking the rim, something. Like
No,
when
I
you
like
dunk.
blowing out the rim.
Yeah.
a bent rim.
Because you're getting a blowy and a rimmer, you know?
Yeah.
I love that. Blowing out the rim. Next
So
time a
you've
girl
had them
asks me
separate
that.
though?
Yeah, I've had them separate, never together.
All right, so you've done ass play.
Yeah.
How much ass play?
Dude, I had a girlfriend for 7 years. Once you
Okay, so
have
is
you
Nico.
not
Ask him the same
experiment-
question. It's
No,
not going to
have
be
you
the
not
same answer.
I like got kind of bored and I wanted to experiment, get a little weird and
I mean,
wild.
sometimes you try to angle up and maybe, suggest some things, but it's never. I haven't got to first base yet.
What does that mean?
I think first base is the finger around the asshole. Second base is.
Oh, you mean just for you?
Like you're on
Okay.
third
Oh,
base with
this
the tongue.
is Negro
Okay.
League rules. Is that what you're talking? This is a different league we're talking about.
Yeah.
Just that
The home
word.
run.
That's the closest you could ever get to saying it.
The home run is the
I know that's
strap
the
on.
only thing we get to say.
You got to say
and,
league.
and league
too.
has to follow.
League has to be.
I
And
used
even
to
that, I don't feel the most comfortable.
No, but
Maybe
it
that's
was
a beep
good.
out
It was
too.
very smooth.
There might be a beep.
It rolled right off the tongue.
I used
Well,
to have
that's
a-
not good, Brian. It shouldn't- it's not good when it comes off easy, like it's rehearsed. That's not. You want it to seem a little foreign off the tongue.
You say it 3 times in your head before you actually say it out loud.
Yeah, I've said it in the mirror. Biggie Smalls never appeared. That was a South Park joke. Thank you, Brian. Brian, you have such
Also
a
a little
lovely
Candyman.
Yeah, you have such a nice little boy Disney giggle. When
Thanks.
when I get you going.
Wait, dude,
Thanks.
hold on. Do people ever say you sound like someone? Your voice is similar to something? Have I said this to
No,
you?
I always just get like, oh, I didn't expect that.
Wait, does Brian?
Brad, what's his name? Brad Garrett.
Oh, I get
Yeah,
I
what's
get
it- who-
Wriggle. I get Wriggle.
Oh, Don Rickles.
No, not Rickles.
Rob,
Ron Riggle.
Rob
Riggle.
Rob Riggle.
Rob Riggle.
Does
Catalina
he
wine
do-
mixer.
The fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Oh, when you did that, I kind
Yeah.
of saw it.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Wait, is he the same guy that does Family Guy's voice?
Yeah.
He does in
No,
Family
no,
that's
different guy.
That's
Who's
the
that
guy
guy?
from
Hey,
Ted.
Peter. That's Kronk.
I
Yeah,
get
Kronk.
Kronk. I get Kronk
Kronk.
all the time.
Squeak,
too.
squeak,
I do
squeak,
get Kronk.
squeakers.
Yeah.
Squeak.
I make great lemon bars.
Hey, Isma.
Dude, you sound just.
Isma.
I've thought that since I first met you.
Yeah,
I was getting a
Kronk.
Patrick Star. You ever get that?
Fuck you guys. Now we're just naming idiots.
No.
God damn it.
No,
Guys, I went to
Patrick
junior
Star is
college.
like more depressed. You could probably hit Patrick Star, but you'd have to go like
Yeah.
slower.
I'd
and
have to
more.
pull out my innermost Forrest Gump to, you know what I'm saying?
He's like a little deeper, I think.
Oh, SpongeBob.
Were you
Can
in
do it?
any of those slow classes?
Slow classes?
Yeah.
Baby, I was in
Multiple teachers?
pre-AP.
Really?
Oh,
I
really?
was yeah. I was
What
I was
happened?
a smart kid. Drugs. I tried weed one time and I said, who's been hiding
Dude, when
these
I s-
from me? You know, this is great.
I see Brian.
You
with
know?
his vape
Parents
and I
got
just-
divorced or something.
No, man. I just I was a big sports kid, you know, and
Dude,
then
look at the way Brian's leaning in like he's on The View right now. Like he's talking to Whoopi. Dude, can we get you some wine?
I'm practicing.
Can we get you some Pinot?
No, I played sports growing up.
San Diego?
No,
Or
Texas. I
here?
moved here 2005.
Okay, so you were just a young boy.
Yeah, I was 12 when I moved here.
Austin?
Pflugerville.
Who's got the better Mexican food? Not Pflugerville, but
Come
like
on. Don't. Why you got to bring that?
California, right?
100%.
Yeah.
I don't even know why these people fucking debate
They
that
have
shit,
better. They do breakfast better. The breakfast taco is better than the breakfast burrito.
Dude, there's this spot by my house called Angelo's, dude, that it does not even uphold.
In Pfluger?
No, in California.
Oh.
The Mexican here, I was thinking about this, dude. They got good sit-down places, but they don't have good convenient drive-through places. You know what I'm saying? Like Taco Cabana is the best fucking drive-through Mexican food they have here.
Yeah, you got to find
trash.
I'll take Taco Bell over Taco Cabana.
See, but even that is like
It's
that's
sad.
bottom tier fast
I think
food,
Taco
and
Bell
that's
is the
your
best
prime
Mexican
spot.
Hey, let me put
in
you
Texas.
on. Let me put you on, dude. I got a spot in the North University area by the school. It's called Taquero Vaquera.
Okay, wait one sec. See, even that's my problem. Is you're telling me I got to drive to a specific spot in the city. When you're in California, you driving down the road. I'm hungry. You look up, there's an Alberto's right
yeah,
there.
and you just got to wait for the 45 minutes of traffic first.
I mean, maybe where you live, you know,
Yeah,
and we
that's
got
true.
spots where I live. You know,
Dude, me and
You
Nico
just knock
can't.
on somebody's door and Abuelo answers and she hands you a taco.
Love
you
it,
are
Mexican.
Mexican, dude.
Yeah.
We don't get to as white people. We don't.
You
get
could
to do
try.
that. Do you know Spanish?
Yeah, poquito.
That's a hard no.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Nah.
yeah, I do.
That's exactly,
Poquito.
dude. I had a lady at the yard sale ask me if I spoke English or Spanish, and that's exactly what I said, knowing damn well I don't.
You don't. Yeah,
I said
know,
poquito, and when I mean poquito, I mean that's the
yeah.
word I know.
I know.
That's it.
Yeah, I know certain words that I've picked up along life. You know,
English just seems to be very easy, and I think that's
it's
why.
the easiest. I
Dude,
don't know why
knowing
people are
more
always
than one
confused.
language doesn't make any sense. Like, if you know how to communicate, why would you learn another language?
Well, I mean,
You don't have to answer to everything because that was dumb.
no, I mean,
What do
You can communicate. English is like the top tier language.
Not if you're in Zimbabwe.
right.
might not even
But
know
we're
it
not.
exists.
If you're in Zimbabwe, learn another language. But if you're in if you're in America,
What's funny is the other language there is like French, isn't it? Isn't there parts of Africa that are all like?
Wait, so
I think they do clicking or something.
wait.
We
wait.
got to cut that.
Can I get an
Wait.
example? Timestamp it.
Do the click real quick.
Here,
Like I
click so
said,
we know when when to edit.
That's why I stick to English.
Yeah.
Point
Wait,
proven.
so are you one of those people that are like, these fucking Mexicans are taking over my goddamn country?
Dude, there's Mexicans who say, yeah, keep the Mexicans out.
Yeah, because their ancestors
yeah.
got here 4 generations ago.
Like,
that's why.
what was the Dave Chappelle skit where he was the black KKK member?
Mhm.
What's his name?
Is it that's not a Tyrone Bigsby, is it?
Yeah, it is.
It's
It is.
Tyrone Bigsby, yeah.
That's always
And
wild.
at the end, he divorces her. It's so goddamn funny.
I think Mexicans are my favorite.
you're just putting them on. We're just ranking right now. We're ranking.
You want to?
Yeah.
Are we
Wait.
talking
Wait.
ladies?
Tell me why you put Mexicans at the top.
Great work ethic.
Even if they
Look at
don't
this.
speak English.
Just
Even if they don't speak English,
they're
you're still putting them
hey,
up there.
Sometimes even better.
Because remember, we
that- 'cause-
started this podcast off you talking shit about deaf people.
Usually-
because you couldn't understand them.
Look, usually, look. I was not talking shit about the deaf. If you could, we could play it back. I said nice things somewhere in there.
Def better be number 2 on your lane.
My favorite game growing up was Jack and Daxter, so whatever.
Well, here's the thing. With Mexicans, sometimes when they have bad English, that just means they have a great attitude, and they bring that forthcoming. It's very forthcoming, and you just see they smile. Look, hardworking. This is great cerveza, the best beer in the game. I love Mexican beer. Great food. We've done this before. I don't want to go down the same rant, but the buckets. You put beer in a bucket, dude. I get a hard on. I don't know what it is, but those little, those little metal buckets, Modelo's. I love Mexicans. I don't know if any of those. I don't know if I had any compelling arguments there, but that's why.
Yeah.
I don't like the way you guys are looking at me. I'm gonna be honest here. Are those not good?
I wanna
reasons?
keep going down
I
the
just
list.
like how your selling point is 6 beers and some ice. Yeah, and you're like, dude, fucking A.
Much like my Mexican amigos, I'm a simple guy.
Can I tell you why I like Mexicans the most? Fuck, this is not a fully thought out idea, but whatever.
Send it.
They're like the most traditional people still.
Yeah.
Yeah, very traditional. Like,
Oh, hit their wives.
Like, yeah, you know where I'm going with this. Like, when you're dating a Mexican woman, you get to, like, bring out a little misogyny, you know? You don't have to hide it all the time. Like, you can come in and make the joke like, damn, woman, where's my dinner?
Oh,
as
yeah,
like a
machismo.
joke, and she'll be like, "What do you want?"
Oh, but,
You know?
but usually you don't have to say it.
It's already you already walk in, it just smells great already. You're like, "Oh, tonight's mole. This is great. I'm so excited."
Traditionally speaking, they do like that role, in
Yeah.
my experience.
Yeah,
You're right.
it's that they're my favorite women, hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Well,
Because they take orders.
but they're the ones that are looking through your phone. They get a little
Oh, they're
psycho.
crazy, but
Yeah.
also doesn't that make it exciting? You know what they do? I seen this. You know what they do? They
Guy like
do
you's
that.
got nothing to hide, so I can see
Yeah,
how it's a little.
I don't give a fuck really. You know, I talk about cuckery on podcasts. All right, I don't care anymore, dude. They do this thing where they'll be mean to you, and then ask you why you're being mean to them.
That's called gaslighting.
You'd ever experienced that though?
Yeah.
Every
but that's
Latina I've
all the
dated, they
women.
all do that. They'll say the most fucked up things. Shut up. That's why you got a little dick.
All right. Well, hold on. You guys have
Why
a
you
one
being mean
seed?
to me? You never done what?
You got a 1 seed?
1 seed?
Because I'm putting Mexican.
Oh, you put Mexicans at the top.
Yeah.
Wait, we're just ranking races?
Yeah,
Or
yeah. We're ranking races right now. We're
Oh,
deciding in the race war who's
Just-
the best.
Just top 3.
Ah, man. I feel like I'm not allowed to say this. I'm not allowed to say this. I'm going to. I got a home field advantage. I got to rep it. White, number 1. I got to rep it. I don't care.
See, but I think
don't
we
care.
suck.
Why?
White?
Why?
Dude, first and foremost,
Uh-huh.
slavery wasn't good.
That was done before us.
Well, it was
I'll
still
give you
us.
half glass. I'll give you a glass half full. Maybe white people ended slavery. We didn't
Well, we
start
did.
it,
We started it.
but we ended it.
Didn't
We didn't start it. We ended it though.
So you're taking credit for the end, just not the start.
Yeah, Abraham Lincoln. That's my guy.
Well,
That guy. You didn't see a picture of him chopping down trees?
I would say JFK was the final.
No, Abraham Lincoln started it all.
Was he white?
But
Abe Lincoln?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to be white to be president back
when
then.
JFK took office, they still weren't allowed in white schools. And then wasn't that the last? I would say he ended.
All right,
it.
so it was a team group, but guess what? guess what? It was a team effort.
Yeah.
Guess what?
White people.
Both white.
Yeah,
Okay,
fair,
all right.
fair.
You know,
I'm not putting white in the top 3. Maybe not even the top 10.
everyone's so mad at white people.
Also,
look
I'm
around,
talking about American
you know?
whites. American whites suck
Why?
because we're also the best, and that's the problem.
See, so you just don't want to put us number
It's-
1, but you know in your heart
We're bad people. I firmly believe we're bad people.
What if
this
we
isn't
just
white
all went
guilt.
around and all of our tops were just white?
Because mine aren't. Mine wouldn't be.
Like, what is this podcast?
We'd have to proclaim that there's no pride. We have no pride in this. Okay?
I'll take American whites over Canadian whites.
I'll take American blacks over Canadian whites. You know what I'm fuck Canadians, bro.
Yeah, Canada.
I'll tell you this. I will put blacks too. I think blacks help a lot with culture, and they make shit so fucking cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, blacks are in my top 3
And
for
they've
sure. I
had
couldn't
such
figure it
a
out.
they've had such a hard struggle that's why they fucking produce such great shit. You know?
Yeah,
Wait,
Good-
are we
good
trying to
food,
say
too.
what we want to be or what we?
yeah. I've
I'm
been.
like, yeah, you're sitting there still just confused.
Wait. On the real, did you guys have that thought when you were a kid that you wanted to be black?
I just have that thought
Yeah.
now.
I
At
thought it would
29.
happen. I thought if I was good enough, if it was like a good naughty
Yeah.
list, good list thing, I thought
Yeah.
I just had to stay straight, take athletics seriously.
Yeah. One of my favorite things in the world to this day, like we play basketball together, you know. One of my favorite things is beating black people at black people shit.
Hey, can you beep out the second part of that?
But you don't-
just
do-
where it says beating
Do
black
you know what
people,
I'm
that's
saying?
I want.
Oh, just say
Yeah.
beating black people. I like how you think I have the power to do that.
No,
you
no,
know?
you don't.
You know, that's a lot of confidence.
Wait, so what? Like rap battles or what are we?
Yeah, I
talking
used
about?
to freestyle battle.
Really?
Yeah, I used to freestyle battle
give
back
us
in the day.
something?
No, I haven't done that in years. That's an old Brian MacDuffee. I used to do this when Mac Miller was alive. You know what I'm saying?
Is he dead?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I'm thinking of Macklemore.
The
Dude,
goat,
I
the
think
real
I
goat.
think white people have taken over rap. Mac Miller,
No.
Macklemore,
No. No.
Machine Gun
No,
Kelly.
you know what's happening?
Eminem.
You know what's happening in the rap game? This is what's happening. So you know how-
Logic.
you know on Hollywood we get Logic. Tight. We also get Tiger Woods. You know,
Logic's
back in
white
the
at the
day in
time.
Can we have
Hollywood-
Future? Just cause I like him.
No, that's the we no. That's a hard draft pick. We got to trade something.
Yeah, it's a
Okay?
negotiation.
Yeah, we got to get some draft picks
Yeah,
away.
it's a
you know?
contract extension.
So,
Kanye's white now,
You remember
right?
back in the day in Hollywood, right? How they would only let one black person be famous at a time. You remember that?
Were you around?
Yeah, I was. I've always been around. I'm a vampire. Yeah, I remember back in those days.
I
I'm
mean-
reincarnated 3 times now. So they only used to let like one black person be famous at a time, and that's what I kind of feel like they're doing to white people in rap.
Is
There's
that how
only
Cuba Gooding
one.
Jr. got to start?
He's light skinned. He don't count.
Okay.
You know, he's just a good looking dude. You know what I'm saying?
Fox.
Even in radio, I was like, that's an attractive man.
Bro, I was
you know?
watching OJ, and I'm like, he might be innocent. When he played OJ, I don't know now.
Do you know what I'm saying? Think about it. There's only one famous rapper, white rapper at a time.
Who's it right now?
Jack Harlow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, so Machine Gun Kelly's not?
Who the fuck is that? He's an actor
Oh,
more
yeah.
than he is a rapper now.
Right.
Every time he
he's a rock
raps, I'm
star
like,
now.
ugh. You know, this is disgusting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Fat Joe?
He says the N word.
Oh, he's not white. Sometimes I have a hard
he's
time.
not white.
Lil Nas X.
Lil Nas X. Are we taking him?
I think I would like to.
Is he so gay that he became white?
I love the music video where he sucks off the devil. That's one of my favorites.
Music video. I thought I seen that one on Pornhub. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean that was where it got its release. YouTube wasn't ready for it.
You know what's crazy? The biggest rapper now is Hispanic.
Who?
Bad Bunny.
I have not
6ix9ine.
even heard any of his
6ix9ine too.
songs.
Tinkashi.
That no.
You've heard his songs, but Bad Bunny's all over the radio. It's
I
all like the
don't listen to
Hispanic.
the
Yeah,
radio, though.
you've heard it.
I
can't
probably
tell you. It's
have.
like-
He was just
Yeah.
in. He was in that
Bullet
train
Train.
movie, Bullet
It was
Train.
good. You guys seen it?
Yeah, it was,
It was good. You kind of remind me of one of the dudes.
Brad
One
Pitt?
of not Brad
It's
Pitt.
the jawline, isn't it?
It's not Brad Pitt. You do got a strong jawline, but not Brad Pitt.
Thank
no.
you.
The other guy, the assassin.
Joey King.
Oh, that guy's hot.
Yeah, he's hot.
I'll
He's
take
hot
it.
dude. I'm not saying you're an ugly
It's
dude.
just tough when Brad Pitt's also next to you.
Yeah, it's Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
That man's gonna be 65 and better looking than me. You know?
Yeah, he is 65, and
Is he 65?
yeah, isn't he? He's got to be in his 60s.
Brad Pitt.
Come on.
But he's all plastic now. I mean, he's
No, dude.
He's adrenochrome too. It's not.
I would like some of
It's
that.
not fair.
Hey, let me ask you this: who do you think is going to be like the next like big male superstar actor?
Actor?
Yeah, because like think about it, all the big superstars are getting Brad Pitt, Leo, Denzel's old,
I think it's over.
Daniel
It's the end of an era.
Day-Lewis.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
I think we're done with that.
You just
Everything's
think-
like spread out.
think
It's just
that-
like
that
No,
big
no,
one
no,
is
no.
done.
It's your boy, dude, Chalamet.
oh, Timothée.
Oh yeah,
Timothée.
yeah, yeah. There's
Well-
also Spider-Man. He's up
Holland.
and coming. Holland.
But
yeah.
the weird thing is, like those old guys, there was some masculinity to it. Like Timothy is like.
Leonardo DiCaprio was never known for masculinity.
that's true.
you
Also,
know?
well, he did beat he beat up a bear.
that's fair.
Oh
He
yeah.
also got
Well,
fucked
the
by
bear
one.
kind of beat him, but
Yeah, well, the bear,
Yeah.
the bear,
he survived.
the bear
so
died.
he kind of won. Yeah,
I never
good point.
saw that shit.
Also, hold on. What you said? So, who do we say after Timothy? Oh, Tom Holland. I know it's acting. I know it's. I still shouldn't be able to beat the shit out of Peter Parker, or I guess Spider-Man. Peter Parker, you should be able to beat the shit out of.
You think you could beat the shit out of him?
Yeah, he's like 5'6".
I think some of his training from Spider-Man could be real.
Okay, I could still kick him in the face.
Well, yeah, I think he could kick you in the face too.
I don't
though,
think he
you
could
know?
reach. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I tower over that little
Can you-
whippersnapper.
You think
You
you
could
can-
tickle him to death.
Thank
dude.
you.
That
Oh,
guy's
that's
like.
a good strategy. I like
Thank
that.
you,
Yeah.
Nico.
Can't fight
that
when
guy's
you're
a little
laughing.
dork.
Can't fight when you're
Or you
giggling.
just tickle him back to
Dude,
life.
Plus, having a British accent already puts you down so many rungs. Like,
Only if
in
you
what
look.
world?
Mm.
Down?
I'm not letting a British person kick my ass with that accent. I'm gonna
Alright.
kick your ass. I mean, come
Oh,
on. Like,
I'm
what are we
gonna
doing?
kick you. Why you say it so softly?
But
I'm
that's
gonna
what must
kick
have
your
hurt. I mean,
ass.
did you guys see the UFC the other day? Leon Edwards
Yeah, yeah.
beat
Dude.
Kamaru Usman.
Yeah.
It's like a British accent. It's
The,
like
uh,
one level above getting beaten by a girl.
That's,
It's
by the
beaten
way,
by somebody
that-
with a British
good
accent.
example. That's the kick I would give to Tom Holland.
Oh, right
that
to the
second
fucking
one.
That
head.
Edward kick.
Yeah.
Oof.
Ooh.
Oof.
Fuck. Kicked in the face is a rough way to go down.
And how about this?
I couldn't hit
How about
Tom Holland.
Pedetta? What do you think about that guy?
Oh, that's the scariest motherfucker in UFC.
Dude,
right
you know
now,
they
bro.
took Stylebender off of UFC and put Pereira on the cover. It was supposed to be
Yeah,
Stylebender.
yeah, I did. Yeah,
Oh, for the
Well-
video game?
Yeah.
I heard someone say this the other day. Stylebender is known for being the most lethal striker in the UFC, and then someone beat the shit out of him. So
Yeah.
what does that make this new guy? You know,
I think that's. I think
Terrifying.
he is the new.
He's the
He's
new
the new
guy.
guy. Because
Yeah.
he wasn't in the UFC. That's why. And he just
Yeah.
joined
yeah,
and
yeah.
beat his ass.
He can just take such like that fucking size of his head.
yeah.
He can take so many shots, dude.
How about this? Are you taking Stipe over John Jones?
No, I'm not taking. No, I would take John Jones over Nagano.
Yeah.
John Jones has the devil on his side. That's
He-
the problem.
dude, he does.
He's like Tom Brady. You know, you
Dude.
just can't bet against it.
Yeah. He's the only one.
Throwing those vicious elbows.
Yeah.
That
Here's-
ground and pound. Oh my god.
The other thing, like, in what other sport is the GOAT some guy who's been kicked out for steroids a bunch of times? Like, for some reason in combat sports, it's just kind of like,
Yeah.
you know, the baseball in the 80s where we're just like, yeah, everyone did steroids. Everyone's doing it. Is that the thing with? I mean, if he's so good, why does he need steroids?
Oh, because you don't hear everyone getting suspended for steroids, just him.
Right. So why is he considered the GOAT?
Because the moves that he does, how agile he
Right,
is
but
for being that big.
I think his opponents were all on steroids.
So
You
everyone's
think
doing
so?
it.
I think
You
that's
think it's like a Lance Armstrong situation?
It's weird.
Yeah, I think everyone's on steroids, and I think they
Conor
come-
McGregor is definitely on steroids.
Dude, he looks so different
he
now.
got a Barry Bonds
Yeah.
head
He
now,
looks
dude.
fucked
Well, he
up.
shaved the beard.
Yeah,
No,
but
I don't
he
think
looks,
that's what's different.
He looks swollen.
Yeah.
He's like
all
a
of
zit
our
ready to
heads
pop.
put together. Yeah, it's crazy.
Dude, I sometimes I get like all into the UFC. I was watching the Chael Sonnen, what was it? Anderson Silva fight.
Oh yeah.
Where he beat the shit out of him and then got
Had
caught
him.
in a triangle with 30
Had him.
seconds left, dude. It was insane.
Had him.
It's probably
That's also what makes Anderson Silva so great, though. Striker, and then if he gets you on the ground too, there's a chance he could just put it away.
Dude, but he
you know?
broke his leg kicking someone else. How do you get back in the UFC and get any confidence back in your kick? after
Talking
you
about Connor.
No, you remember when Anderson Silva snapped his leg? I forgot who he fought, but like he kicked a dude, it got checked, and you just see his leg just snap. And like
Yeah, well, he didn't come back after that, did he?
I
Jake
guess,
Paul beat his ass, I think, right?
No, not Anderson.
No, yeah,
Silva.
he did.
Didn't he?
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anderson Silva?
Or Logan Paul. They did a boxing.
They fought
Was
Anderson
it-
Silva?
Wasn't
Yeah.
it Jake?
You mean Tyron Woodley?
No,
he fought
Anderson,
Anderson Silva,
Silva
too.
fought
And he
one
beat
of
him?
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he knock him out?
No.
No, he knocked him down.
It was kind of like the Floyd Mayweather thing.
Dude,
with
isn't
Logan
it
Paul.
crazy how big those dudes are getting?
Big
The Pauls?
Yeah.
physique or like fame?
Like, bro, they got that energy drink that is like sponsored by everyone right now.
Oh,
What
is it
I mean,
good?
what is
that
it?
Prime, I haven't tried it. That Prime energy drink,
Mm.
dude.
Yeah,
They're
because
becoming
they're
like
scamming
the face
people.
of like young entertainment.
Dude,
What do you mean?
I think they've been the face of young entertainment for like half a decade.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think. No, I don't think. Like, I think now it's like very big now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think this
actually,
boxing thing has propelled them. Into
Yeah.
maybe not a hot take, but maybe a hot take, but I fuck with Jake Paul.
Jake Paul.
I kind of like it.
I don't like Logan Paul, but I like Jake Paul. Jake
I
Paul
think
feels real to me,
Yeah, I like how he's
Logan Paul's
I like how
yeah,
he's a
fake.
little stupid.
but he's also like a little snappy too.
Yeah,
you know, like
I
he'll say
see
what he's
myself in him a lot.
thinking.
gotta be honest.
I like how you went with stupid.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, you to shave the side of your head and get a little tiger tattoo on the side.
You know
right
how
there.
cool you
Start
gotta be to
wearing
be
one
able to do
earring.
that, though. You know how cool you have
Well,
to be
I know
able
we're
to do
being
that.
silly, but let's not pretend like I wouldn't fucking rock that.
Oh, dude, I would love to have a neck tattoo.
Yeah.
If I would
Oh,
just
I'm
have-
gonna do
oh,
it. I'm
dude.
doing.
What would
40
you get? What would you get?
Like a hummingbird? I don't know. No, dude. We got Jake Gyllenhaal's got a hummingbird on his neck in that movie Prisoners,
Uh-huh.
and that's badass. But I don't know, something right here on the side of this is cool too. But it just feels
I
like
like that right
I'm
there,
such
yeah.
a pussy that like
Yeah.
it's got to be.
That's what I'm
quick.
saying. You have to have. You have to have.
flash tattoo, like a little pumpkin.
You have to have. You have to have the ultimate confidence and such job security to be able to get a fucking neck tattoo and pull it off.
Maybe Pete Davidson.
Yeah, you gotta be Pete Davidson, Post Malone.
He's got a neck tattoo.
When I see a regular person with a neck tattoo, I'm like, what
Po-
were you thinking?
Wasn't Post Malone's first tattoo right on the face?
Yeah, but also his first song was like
I'm
fucking
saucing on you.
no White Iverson.
Yeah, that's the song.
Yeah, is that? Yeah,
I'm
yeah, that is.
swagging on you.
Yeah, it became famous just off releasing his first song. That's the type of guy, that confidence that I'm talking about.
Oh.
He got a neck tattoo and was like, watch this.
Yeah.
Wait till I get up off the couch.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You got to have that.
Is it wrong for me to look at people with face tats and think they're sad on the inside?
No, I think you're right.
They don't smile much.
No, you
I mean,
can't
Post
smile.
Malone
It
seems
breaks
like
the character.
He seems like a nice guy.
But he's an
but
exception.
I think he's troubled on the inside though somehow, right?
According to all of his songs, he is.
yeah, you
Yeah,
never
he's
seen the
sad.
way he sings?
Right.
Have you guys seen that video of the singer with the Tourette's?
No.
You just giggle at that.
No, I
And then
didn't.
You're like,
Wait, let me guess. He
how does
loses
do
it when he
that?
sings.
Yeah, so he starts fucking bugging out and shit, right? And the crowd starts singing the rest of his song for him. I almost started crying.
That's pretty beautiful.
I was like, isn't that the most beautiful thing ever?
Apparently, Billie Eilish had Tourette's.
How do you just had it?
Well, I don't know. I think she had it, and
I say it's fake. I say she made that up.
Can you develop that?
No.
I think so.
Let me ask you this. Can you develop a lazy eye?
Every time I smoke weed, you know?
I'm not worried. There's no signs that it's going to happen to me except for the fact that I feel like I'm the type of guy that would develop a lazy eye.
Dude, you can if you could develop a gender, you could develop anything, dude. You watch it on TV, you can figure something out.
like One time I was at
I'm not saying, some like, yeah, you could learn to do anything, dude. I saw somebody who was doing a weird tick thing, and I adopted it.
and you were like, "That's so cool. I want to be tickish."
No, you just try it out. You're like, that would suck to have that. And
Let me
start
just
doing
try it.
And
It's
then
like when you make fun of someone for saying a word. You're like, "Why you keep calling me son? What's up, son? What's up, son?" Then you catch yourself being like, "What up, son?"
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Dude, that's all we are. Everything that we do is taken from we learned it from somebody else.
Wait,
Our
this
parents
was
were the first.
This makes me think of what Maddie said earlier, like developing. Like I think I could be the guy that just get to lazy eye.
Yeah.
Right. One time I was at Universal Studios with some friends, and my cousin was there. My cousin's a war veteran, PTSD, very
Let me
eccentric
just
type
say,
of guy.
bad guy to bring to the amusement
Yeah,
park.
yeah. Very eccentric guy. And he was getting all this disability money, so he had money, right? We're going to Harry Potter World, great time, drinking butterbeers. Everyone's like, "Oh, hello, mate. This is great, right?"
We found someone whose English accent is worse than yours.
It's so
by the
bad.
way.
It's like kind of Australian too, And so my cousin decides to buy a wand.
PTSD cousin.
Yeah, PTSD cousin
They
decides
put a
to
weapon in
buy
that man's hand.
decides to buy a wand, and not just any wand, but Malfoy's dad's wand. So it's also a cane, right?
He's just like, Allah Akbar!
Yeah, he just pulled it out on people. Spelliarmus, right? But like, so he bought it
I'm
about.
Pat fucking Tillman!
He bought it about.
That one was intense.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he bought it about.
No wand
Pat
for you,
Tillman.
that's for sure,
Good one.
dude.
Good one.
Dude, I'm having flashbacks.
So he bought it. He bought it about.
They don't tell you, but over there overseas, they are on brooms. They don't mention that.
Yeah, they don't
Al
tell you
Qaeda was on brooms.
That's why we have to have drones.
Yeah.
Guys, they're flying.
Death Eaters.
We got to counteract
They're
them.
trying to get in the Olympics just for, what is it, Squidward? What is the game? Squiddage.
So by he buys the wand about 1:00, right? And then by 4:00, he has developed a limp. So he is now using the cane as he's
Wait, is he just
limping.
like, did he just get blown up or something? Like, this is
Yeah, exactly. All of
Yeah.
a sudden he's like, "Oh, my knee hurts. I need this,"
Yeah.
And it took everything in me not to just kick that fucking cane out from under him, And I just wanted to see him just
Yeah.
fucking how he'd
Yeah.
react.
No, it's
dude.
tough not to laugh at a veteran's ailment.
I'm not laughing at a veteran's ailment. I'm laughing at my dumbass cousin. You
Dude,
know
I have
what
a
I'm
buddy.
saying?
I have a buddy who I would shout out, but he probably doesn't want me to. Who, when we were over, I wasn't with him. He was in Afghanistan. He got his asshole blown out. It's not funny, but also
By a bomb or a dude?
by a fucking IED. Dude.
Oh shit!
For like a year.
That's kinky.
For like a year.
Yeah, talk about fucking
He had
blowing
to
your
bring-
rim, bro.
For a year, he had to bring a little inner tube with him to sit on because
Oh.
his asshole was too raw.
Ooh.
He had to blow it up. We would go to like restaurants, and he had to blow up his little inner tube.
How does that even? How do you shit? Like, how does that even work?
Very, very carefully.
Oh my god! I'd be sitting in the bed going, "Just kill me,"
Yeah.
Kill
Dude, he had
me.
a bomb go up his asshole.
That's
Yeah.
so crazy.
That's like Mr. Hands.
yeah, that is.
But
like
me and my
Mr.
girlfriend just
Hands.
watched that documentary. There's the
Wow.
zoo.
Really?
Yeah,
You guys have
familiar?
sex after or
Oh
before?
my god.
Dude, we had sex during. And that's
Are you
not-
still watching? Yes, we are.
No, dude.
Were you the guy or the horse?
Hopefully
obviously,
the
obviously,
guy.
Obviously, I'm the fucking horse.
Oh, you're the horse. All right.
Yeah, the,
My
whole,
bad,
guy, the
Captain,
horse.
my
Is,
bad.
I don't know if you guys know this. The horse isn't the one getting fucked.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
the
know.
horse is doing the
I've
pumping.
heard about Mr. Hands. I don't like that his name is Mr. Hands.
I'm gonna be honest. They make a compelling argument for how it's not animal abuse. Like the horse likes it. It's just tough waters. I mean, there's a. I was just like, we were watching the movie, and there's like a news broadcast, and one of these anchors, he's like, "I gotta say, PETA's coming at these guys because they're saying it's non-consensual. How does a horse fuck you without consent?" I'm like, "Hey, kind of a good point. Tip of the cap.
Well, did he give him treats or something like that?
Little sugar cube.
Like, was the guy?
Little
Yeah,
carrot.
was he like, how enticing him to do it?
You just gotta think. I think it's abuse if the horse is getting fucked.
Well, you guys don't know this probably, but horses are rapey.
That's a dolphin. You're thinking dolphin.
No, horses are rapey too.
The animal kingdom is rape.
They're all rapey.
It's
yeah.
all rape.
In 8th grade, I watched a documentary about horses. First time I seen a giant horse cock, I was 13, right? And these horses
I went to medieval times.
They just-
Besides your own,
They
right?
just hop on. They just hop on. Even if another one is fucking them, but they're like, "No, I'm better than him." They just move them over. Hop on,
Do
bro.
horses
yeah.
do gay sex? Because chimpanzees do.
Really?
Little fun fact.
Really?
Shout out to Mr. Clinker. 9th grade biology showed us that video. Shouldn't have.
Nice. No, shouldn't have. That's how I felt about my 8th grade teacher too. I was like, we're just watching animals fuck. How is this? How am I learning anything here?
Did you ever watch The Cove?
Inspiring.
The Cove?
It's a movie about these Japanese people that come into this little cove and just slaughter dolphins,
Hell
like
yeah.
hundreds at a time.
Heard about it,
It's
but
crazy.
never watched it. No.
And fuck them?
Well, they don't
Nice.
show that on the documentary.
That's
but
what
you
you
can
meant by
only
slaughter.
yeah, you can only assume.
So they were talking about this on Joe Rogan with Shane Gillis, the Mr. Hands documentary.
That's what inspired me to watch
Right.
it.
And but they were talking about somebody fucking a snake.
Fucking addict.
Did you hear them mention that too?
I can't watch that.
I didn't watch it, but it made me think. I was like, what animals?
Would you fuck?
No, what animals is it okay to fuck? If you fuck,
I think it's none.
I think it has to be a challenge.
okay, but if you put a bunch of ants on your dick, nobody cares, right?
No,
That's
it's
just
not
like
fucking
there-
the
I
ants.
think there's got to be a threat for it to be. For it to be ethical, I think there needs to be a threat of the animal killing you.
Yeah, exactly. Like you got to try to fuck a porcupine.
Like Dean Stanfield on this very podcast made a great point. If you fuck a bear, you're getting nothing but dabs when you make it back to the village.
That's a good point.
You know,
What about a fish? What if you got one of those
a piranha.
noodling fishes?
That was
put one on your dick.
A catfish.
Catfish
Yeah.
on your cock.
So you catch it with your dick, or
Well,
you catch it
listen,
with your hand and
dudes,
put it on?
mediocre dudes like me and Brian have been fucking catfish for years.
Yeah,
Really?
step your game up. Bro.
Little Tinder.
But would that be animal? Is that bestiality? A fish? Can you fuck a fish? A
do you
shark?
consider a fish a beast? Is that what it boils down
A beast
to?
of the sea? I don't know. Loch Ness
I like
monster?
how you've not even had a finger in your butt, but you're thinking about fucking animals right now.
Well, I just wouldn't be like. I don't think somebody should be arrested if they put a guppy on their balls. Like that. Like at
let's
some
keep
point, it's like a jackass type of deal,
No, that's funny.
right?
That's just a good time.
But it's not funny if you take a dog and put peanut butter on your nuts.
Have you ever
Is
done
that bad too?
Have you ever done that?
No, but I also don't think it's
Loser.
like. Maybe it's the penetration. Maybe that's where it gets dicey.
Yeah, yeah. I would say that's the just the word feels dicey, you know.
Yeah.
So if you had a fucking animal, what animal would it be?
What would I go for? I think probably a sheep. What do you think?
Yeah, I feel like I'm Scottish. That's what my ancestors
It just
did.
feels. I feel like holding the fur.
My grandma could be a sheep
What do you mean?
because I'm Scottish. Scottish people used to fuck sheep when they were sheep farmers.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Crazy, huh?
I've seen pictures, dude. Your grandmother was a horse.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say whore. I was like, spot on.
Sheep's a good call. What animal you guys got?
Platypus. The word puss is in there.
I like that one. I think sheep is the best choice.
I think they lay eggs, so I don't even know if there's a spot to put it.
Oh.
I don't know. Is a platypus a
How
bird
does a
or an
snake?
animal?
How does a snake give birth?
Eggs.
Well, there's a hole in your theory.
Well, yeah, I guess.
The egg's got to come out of a hole.
So a snake
Idiot.
has a pussy? There's no snake dick.
That's not the
No,
scientific
they got a
term for it.
pussy.
I believe it's vaginitis, snakeitis or something. But yeah, they got a puss.
Ooh.
That sounds like science.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
So platypus, that's a good call.
That's a good call.
You need something a little bigger.
Yeah,
Maybe
100%.
Like,
Just like the women that I like. You know?
hippopotamus.
Dude, dude, that's one of the most dangerous animals in the animal kingdom.
Number one
That's who I'm
killer of
choosing.
humans in Africa.
Yes. Did you hear they're trying to move hippopotamuses? There's
Yeah.
like all these hippopotamuses
that's
in
that's
Africa.
at least a two-man job.
Bro.
I got a good
At
spot.
least.
Move him to Florida. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
They kind of feel like there's already hippos in Florida.
That's what I'm saying.
If a gun to my head, I wouldn't know.
They keep away the gators.
Dude,
you
that'd
know?
be dope if we just put like
they
all the
keep,
African
they keep away the
animals in.
gays. These
Gays,
hippos.
I trained my hippo to eat the gay.
Training a
My
hippo.
son, I don't know where he's at.
Flamingos.
What animal, if you go to the zoo, what animal makes you the most sad?
All of them. The lion. The lion.
The humans.
That's
Just
sad
sitting there. They don't move. They just sit there
Bro,
and
I
look
went to
so
a
sad.
I went to a Japanese zoo. First red flag. No admission for entrance. No, it's free to get in.
Ooh.
That was the number one red. Is this just some guy's
Yeah.
passion
Are there
project?
gates?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The lion was behind. This is like a 1920s circus. The lion was behind steel bars, and you could see his fucking rib cage. It was so sad, dude. I
Yeah.
can't. And you know, the fact that I was on an eighth of mushrooms did
No.
not help.
No, you could just feel the sadness.
Yeah, man.
Dude, we should let animals out of a zoo.
Not
We
all
should
of them.
plan
Fuck monkeys. I stand with that.
Yeah,
No,
but
I think some of them that are endangered, it's good to have in there. But like the lion has the best life in the animal kingdom. What are we capturing that thing for?
King of the
Well,
yeah, it literally
the
just
lion,
relaxes.
No, there's
the
a dark
lady does
side.
everything.
Hold on now. There's a dark side. Heavy comes the crown. Okay, there's a
Yeah,
dark
yeah,
side
no,
to
I
being
know.
a lion.
You got to fight off the rest of the boys. I
Also,
get it.
one day, if you're running a pride, one day, your son just gets a little bigger than you, and you're
He's
fucking,
coming.
and him and his boys fuck you.
Yeah.
Forgets about the allowance. Forgets about
Yeah.
the lack of chores that
Yeah.
you. Forgets about all the
It's like
privileges.
you're talking about my childhood
Dude,
right now.
we're talking about little brat Simba right now. Dude.
Yeah.
Doesn't even care. You can't tell a kid too early that
Yeah.
everything the sun touches is his.
Well, that's why Simba
know,
had to
that's-
get
you
the
get-
Hakuna Matata. He's gonna be a spoiled fucking brat. You know?
That was kind of like he turned into like a hippie in the woods.
Yeah, he did. I
That's
like
what
that.
that was.
Like you got to go through that phase to become a good person.
You know how they were
know?
eating bugs? If this is an R-rated film, they're just smoking joints.
Yeah. Maybe
yeah,
some
shroom
mushrooms.
experience.
Yeah.
They-
Ayahuasca.
They got Seth Rogen to play Pumbaa.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys like the live action one?
No.
I thought it was
I didn't
corny
watch
as
that
fuck.
shit.
It
No.
sucked, bro.
It's stupid.
No.
You guys,
Fuck that.
do you guys like Disney?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
a big
from my
Disney guy.
childhood.
I loved
But
it.
not
I
the
watch
new
these
shit
movies
they're
now.
putting out.
What? Because Little
Hold
Mermaid's
on. They
black?
did just put out the live.
I'm already lost. When
The
you say
live-
the live version, dude.
No, Miley
know.
Cyrus on Disney Plus just put out her live album. She just
Okay.
dropped a new album. I can buy myself flowers.
On Disney Plus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You
Well,
heard
so-
that, dude.
Yeah,
That
I
is,
know
that is
that
an
one.
powerful,
Yeah.
independent
Yeah,
woman song,
yeah,
dude. I
it is.
love
The
it.
only reason to watch a Miley Cyrus video is because she's naked. So she's probably all clothed
That's
up.
the
'cause she's
last
on-
You're
reason to
referring.
watch
You're
the Miley
referring
Cyrus
to
video.
Foam Finger Miley. This is
Yeah,
a
I'm talking
different era.
Wrecking Ball when she was off Disney Channel.
Robin Thicke, I know you want me. She was
Yeah,
just,
dude.
She was a finger blasting.
Hey.
Hey, yeah. No, it's a
Yeah,
different
yeah,
era.
yeah, you
This
The
is-
nasty
shit I'm
girl.
about is off Disney Plus, dude.
You're-
shit I'm talking
what
about's
you're
on
saying is you're
RedTube.
more of a Kesha guy.
Yeah.
Where has she been?
Well, she dropped the $sign and just became Kesha. Now she just kicks it with Whitney Cummings, as far as I know.
Yeah, the last thing I seen about her, she tried to give Jerry Seinfeld a hug. He said no.
Oh, that was
Career
funny.
got ruined.
That was 15 years ago.
That's the
bro.
last thing I've seen about Kesha, dude. After that, I was like,
I don't
it's done.
think much has changed. I still
Yeah.
think she's trying to give famous people hugs.
Yeah.
Dude, it's sad for pop stars because, I mean, we don't really care. After 40, it's kind of like, what are the end results for a pop star?
You try telling that to J Lo.
Well, I like
Yeah,
you.
but she,
Did
well,
you see
I
Hustlers?
like how you said it from a first-person perspective. You were like, this pop star life is tough.
Yeah, us oppressed.
After 40, it gets a lot harder, y'all.
no, for women. For guys, they can, maybe it's not as hard.
I'm becoming hot as time goes on.
Yeah.
I'm only getting
No,
hot. I
that's
was an
real.
ugly kid my whole life.
100%.
Yeah.
I feel like at 29, I'm finally like getting a hold of it. I don't need a haircut. but,
We're
you
the
know,
same age. Graduate 2012.
11.
Okay.
Yeah. When you
Little
turn 30?
next year. I just turned 29 last
Oh,
month.
yeah. So I turned 30 this year. Yeah.
Eek.
You guys should have like a double birthday party or
No,
something.
he's older
I
than
think
me.
you're
He's-
young enough. You still have birthday parties, bud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He does have the head built for the little party hat.
He
the little
does.
cone. His head is
I can
perfect.
imagine next year you're gonna be like, hey, we got a pinata, Brian. You want to come over?
Yeah, dude. I mean, there's something embarrassing about
Wait.
inviting someone to your birthday.
Wait.
my
Hold
roommate
on.
did that.
Let's
I was
no.
so
Let's have
embarrassed.
it. You wouldn't
As a
come
guy.
if there was a pinata.
Fuck yeah, I'd
Alright,
come.
I just want to
dude.
make sure.
The hell yeah, I'd come. Free candy? Are you kidding me?
Well, Nico would have like prunes and like dried peaches
I'm
in
not
his
coming.
pinata.
I'm-
Yeah.
Apple
No.
slices.
Yeah.
Apple
Can
slices.
you imagine getting whacked in the
Guys,
dome
I
by
know they're on the ground. Just rinse them. Okay.
But yeah, dude. Wait, you said your roommate invited you
Yeah.
to? He said, hey, he planned his own birthday party.
My roommate
As a grown
planned his
man?
own birthday party.
Do we know
and-
this guy?
Yeah, he's my roommate. Yeah, invited everyone over to all his friends over to the house. We have a picnic table as one of our as a piece of furniture, and I was like, "You're inviting your rich tech friends over to this house?"
All you have to do is call it rustic.
No, it's like a plastic picnic table. Like you can't even pull off rustic with that. It's you can't hide your poorness.
You're saying
with
it's
a
the kind of
picnic
tables
table.
that are like in the play place room at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
yeah.
it's a trap house themed birthday party.
Yeah, like imagine you're doing a barbecue at the park and your uncle whips out some fucking tables. That's what we got. I got my TV sitting.
Wait,
on
so
that,
did he have
bro.
like activities planned and
No,
stuff like that?
No, it was just
Just
mingling,
Pin the tail on the
and I was
donkey.
just walking around going, "You smoke weed? You want to hit that?" you know?
Bro, I was at a
Dude.
Thanksgiving party and Brian shows up with this device called the Volcano.
Yeah.
And it's a vaporizer. Before they had the pens, they were making these, and basically you put a
Old school.
bag on top of this like volcano device, and then you put your weed in it, and you turn up the heat, and it vaporizes it and fills up this bag with smoke, and then you just pass the bag around.
It's a great party like activity, you know, because you can just keep loading these bags up. Yeah, it's like slapping the bag almost. You just pass them around.
Yeah,
everyone gets high. They get a little uncomfortable. I'm like, welcome to my world. This is what it feels like.
You're a big party trick guy, huh?
No, I don't have like.
Can I teach you one that kills?
Yeah.
If you're at like a club, where people are dancing,
yeah,
this undefeated fucking murders. What you do? You got to be wearing a belt. Do you wear belts?
Yeah, I'm a grown ass man.
Okay,
man.
I'm just making sure.
I could see you as a suspender guy.
You think I'm Rich Hirschberger?
But no, so you take off your belt, your buddy holds the other end, you get in the middle of the dance floor and start a limbo line, and the bitches line up, dude.
Wow.
I've done it maybe 4 times in my life,
Nice.
never goes undefeated.
And you stand at the end, and the winner who gets lowest gets to suck your dick?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I was thinking
It's
already.
an unspoken agreement.
I was gonna have to really charm the lady behind me to be like, "Hey, can you hold my pants up for me while we do this?" You know, so that could be a very good icebreaker. You know,
Yeah.
That's
There's no
curve
chance of
move.
you hitting the limbo line, right? How low can you go?
no, me.
Right.
I think it would be cool though, because if I do anything, people are impressed. They're like, that guy went that far backwards. You know?
Oh, dude, the
my
second
God.
I saw you hit a layup on the basketball court,
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
What?
Right. What-
You should see me play
If it
football.
wasn't
bro. It's
comedy, it
even
would have been
more
the NBA
impressive.
for
Oh,
Brian.
dude, I'm telling you, like you said when you were a child, if I was just a little black, you know,
Yeah.
just 5%,
No,
bro,
what-
I'd be
yeah.
good.
I feel that about being gay. If I was a little gay,
You can do that. It's a choice.
that's not.
You'd be a star.
Because here's the thing. Something happened in my prior life. Something happened to me.
Oh, in a previous life.
Someone touched you?
Something happened to me.
Yeah.
Really?
You went to prison and got
My-
brutally raped?
If
or
a
what?
breeze touches my crack,
Oh, you get scared.
Oh, PTS Dizzle.
dude,
Wait,
yeah.
wait. So do you think it's because you're scared of being gay?
I'm not scared of being gay. I'm just something happened in my asshole in a prior
Oh,
life.
so you just don't like,
I
you're
don't
just not
trust-
comfortable
I'm
with
not
your
comfortable.
butthole.
Maybe I got raped.
Maybe.
They say that, right? You
I
can
think
block that
maybe
out.
prison gangbang
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
go to prison.
in past life.
In a past, I'm saying in this life. Maybe
Oh,
I
in
got-
this life.
Didn't they say
something
like as a
happened.
kid, like shit can happen to you and you like block it out?
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe that happened. Maybe I just got ass raped.
Hey,
I think so.
Hey, Nico, if we just ask the right questions, we can find out right now.
Like, push the right buttons.
Okay. Did you go to church growing
You
up?
guys didn't have 45-year-old friends? Was that just me?
No, dude, I've
You
heard
guys
that
didn't
too.
trust the mailman?
I've heard that too, and all the time because I like such weird sexual things that, like, in my head, I'm like, maybe I'm just blocking it out. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe something did happen when I was younger.
I don't.
That's
do you
why
have
I'm not going to
any-
therapy because I
Bri,
don't want to know. You
Do
know?
do you have any kinks?
Me?
I don't have. I'm
He's
so.
got all of them.
Yeah, I have so many kinks.
Okay.
I said
guess
my
missed that
ultimate
part.
fetish was blowing out the rim.
Oh
you
no, I
know?
was here. That's not a kink.
My girlfriend
That's-
was like,
that's-
I want to
no,
fuck black
you.
dudes.
No,
I was like,
that's-
we could talk about this.
Dude,
you
that's
know?
a kink.
No. A kink is you got to suck a toe to get off. A kink is you need to
Oh.
get fucked by a horse. That's what I'm saying. Like crazy shit.
No, my thing is, God, I just.
But
this
what's the
sounds so
cuck
bad to
thing?
say.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
So the cuck thing is, I've never done it in real life, so it's just like a fantasy that I
Right.
did with my ex-girlfriend. I don't know if I'd want to do it with a new girl. You know,
I'm
it just
first to
matters.
say
I'm a
it.
pleaser, so it matters like what she's into. You know what I'm saying?
I see.
And if that's a big black cock, it.
Yeah, if that's what she's into, we can talk about it. I don't know if I'm gonna let you do it, but we can pretend. I'll buy a dildo. You
look,
know,
everyone's got a press.
I'll fuck you while wearing my Jordans if that makes you feel better. You know, pants off, shoes back on.
I can tell you, it's not going to make her feel better.
Fuck.
But
what
apparently,
was
you
that?
got a 14-inch hog. So
No, not 14. No, 15.
Went
That's
higher.
too big though. That's like scary big. My thing with women, what like really makes me come is, God, this sounds so just fucking bad, but like thinking to myself like, what a dirty whore, you know?
okay.
Look at her being
Oh,
a dirty.
yeah.
You ever
whore,
spit in a girl's
you know?
face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to fuck
Yeah.
like a crackhead or homeless chick?
No.
No.
That's
How about-
what. That's
How
no.
about that girl that
I don't want
wears-
AIDS.
How
you
about
know?
that? How about that homeless chick on 6 that wears the onesies?
No, never.
You know what I'm talking about? Bald head.
No. I don't even.
You know
look,
what I'm
I
talking
don't
about.
look at them.
This girl's a legend. You know what I'm talking
no.
about?
No.
You've seen her. I promise you've avoided her.
Wait, you've looked at this homeless lady and thought like, oh yeah.
I'm saying for you.
Oh, for
I'm
me.
just going off based off food. No,
No.
not for me.
Okay, let me rephrase my sentence.
I like a woman with
So
a
this is
roof
what I
over her
like.
head, dude.
This is what I like. Yeah. I like a woman that you don't expect to be nasty.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
prim. Like so my
You're talking the
ultimate
preacher's
crush.
daughter.
Kind of, yeah. My ultimate crush is Anne Hathaway. Such an elegant
She'll stick a
woman.
finger in your ass. Though.
Yeah, I think she'd be a down broad.
Right,
You know,
yeah.
I think it should be so down. And
They
imagine
actually hired her to be
Catwoman.
Catwoman because they saw a video of her licking her own ass.
That's the video I wish I could see. I would hire her too. When I seen Catwoman in that movie, I was like, oh my god. I had to pretend. I had to start thinking about baseball so I didn't get a hard on in the movie theaters.
I think Zoe Kravitz is a hotter one.
See, all right. So, but she to me doesn't look like. She
Anne
looks like she'd be
Hathaway-
nasty,
Okay, I
you
would
know?
rather. Here's the-
Careful.
I would rather.
She just looks like she'd be a freak.
I want to hang out with Zoe Kravitz. I want to have like a night out with Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah.
Anne Hathaway is like a beautiful painting.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah,
I want to have tea with her.
Yeah, yeah.
Crumble.
But also at
Well, she's the
nighttime,
Princess
you want
Diaries.
to. I want to.
That was maybe the motivation of me saying that.
100%.
And you know what? Let's just say something real quick while you drop, because this is a hot topic. When they remade Mary Poppins, disrespectful not to ask Anne Hathaway. She wanted the job. A little inside baseball for you guys. She wanted the job, and she worked with Julie Andrews on The Princess Diary, who was Mary Poppins.
What are we doing here?
They hired Emily Blunt, who is British.
And that's
I
why
didn't
no
even
one's
know
seen that goddamn movie.
They already made that, or it's coming out?
Oh, this is like 4 years ago. Dog.
Yeah, that's why That's why you don't know because they
dodged
didn't
a
cast.
bullet.
Amy.
You were anticipating She-Hulk too much that you missed it.
Right.
Is the problem.
Right.
But now Anne Hathaway, listen to this. There's a whole stance of British people that think that American people shouldn't be taking their job, like doing British accent. Fuck off.
Well, I find
Then you
I
take
find it
away every
offensive.
role we've ever given Tom Hardy. 'Cause
Yeah,
that motherfucker.
or Christian Bale.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck
Yeah.
you guys for
Fuck.
pretending to be us.
Bro, that's why like they're saying like that. They didn't like it that Rami Malek played Freddie Prinze. Find me the guy then. Find me the guy, you idiots.
Idiots, bro.
Freddie Prinze.
Oh no, it's not Freddie
No,
Prinze.
it's not, 'cause
Freddie
he's
Mercury.
American.
Freddie Prinze is the comedian.
Who else is gonna play him though?
Yeah.
Who else looks like that guy?
Actually, Freddie Prinze could have played him. Think about that. Freddie Prinze Jr. is still alive. He told a story about.
Wait, are you talking about Fred from Scooby Doo?
Yeah, his
Freddie
dad
Mercury.
is
Oh,
Freddie
Freddie
Prinze.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
Freddie
Oh.
Prinze Jr. We're
yeah.
talking
Freddie Prinze is the
SR.
comedian.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay,
may he
yeah,
rest
yeah.
in peace.
Yeah, yeah.
But never even met his son.
Never met him.
Yeah.
Well, worked out, didn't
I
he?
heard
Put a chip on
he
his
was
shoulder.
he was on a podcast recently. I'll send you guys this link. It's a good listen. He talked about how Richard Pryor and his dad had beef because they were who's that famous black actress that was in one of that Jackie Brown, that Tarantino movie?
Oh,
Oh, Anne Hathaway. Halle Berry.
Nah,
he
Ooh,
was like, "That's all I know."
another Catwoman, Halle Berry.
Oh yeah, I seen her. She's got an afro, but I never saw.
Anyways, they were both banging her.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, Richard Pryor and Freddie Prinze.
Yeah, this is a crazy take, but you know how cool it'd be to be able to say, I have beef with Richard Pryor?
Scary though, huh?
But like,
Oh,
'cause
no.
we idolize him, you know?
Scary to have beef with Freddie Prinze. He
Is a
had
psycho.
beef with
John
who's
Sandy.
Sandy.
Travolta.
Yeah,
John Travolta.
John Travolta. How about that John Travolta though?
How about that, John Travolta?
No, my impression. Sandy.
Wasn't
Sandy.
Sandy.
Hey, Sandy. That's
Dude,
all I got.
if he sounded like that in the movie, it never would have been a hit.
All right, fuck you. Anyways, that
he
was
would
a
have
spot on
glasses on
impression.
and a bow tie.
But
I think there
he came at his door with a crossbow in a
Yeah.
hotel.
Oh, yeah.
You hear
Yeah.
that in the
Yeah,
Comedy
yeah.
Store documentary?
yeah.
I think there was a rumor that
Just because he wasn't number one. Sorry, what was your rumor?
I think there was a rumor that Richard Pryor and John Travolta fucked,
I've heard that a lot about Richard Pryor.
or he.
I heard
I
that.
shouldn't be saying that. That's fine.
Yeah, especially because it's just a rumor,
Yeah.
you know. And it's crazy
Hey,
because
two
the
dead
people
guys though,
listening-
right? Who cares?
Yeah, and the
It's
people
fine.
listening right now are probably going,
Who are they?
cares?
Also, who are those?
That was
two?
like
When I
80
die, I
years
hope
ago.
that people just make shit up about me, dude.
Yeah,
That'd be
that
awesome.
means you're cool though.
Yo,
That people are still talking about you when you're not here.
Bri, you and I got actually get out of here.
Where you
So
guys
are you
go?
not-
We're going to the We got to go to the Comedy Mothership,
Oh,
baby.
Are you now
Wow.
gone?
No.
It's the first one.
Hold on, real quick. I do want to say I went to the Comedy Mothership the other night. Bought tickets to the Little Boy, the small room.
Uh-huh.
It was Son of Maud, Derek Poston, Shane Gillis, Joe DeRosa, Tony Hinchcliffe, Hans Kim. This is the greatest fucking comedy club on the face of the earth, dude. This place, everything in there is just the best money can buy. The room is scientific. Like, they fucking took calculations.
Massage chairs?
They don't have massage chairs. Bidets. Bidets.
Ooh, really?
No.
Wait, is it overhyped or it's good?
No, underhyped.
Oh, really?
Underhyped.
It's amazing.
Really?
All those lines are worth it.
I love a
Really?
thing that is underhyped.
Dude,
that's the
that's
best thing. In
tight.
the
I
world.
just like We gotta go. Let's get to the mothership.
I'm
I
down.
want to be there right now.
I'm down.
But it's Brian MacDuffie on the pod. You got anything to plug, baby?
Yeah, listen to my podcast, Slide In Pod. I'll have you guys on. It's about dating and stuff like that. You know, Slide In
Oh.
Pod. Follow me on Instagram at Brian with an I. I is EYE.
We gotta do something about that, huh?
What?
That's a shitty.
You don't like it?
That's a terrible Instagram.
What?
name.
I have an eyeball tattoo.
All right. What
And
else?
my
you got?
name is Brian with an I. People always spell it with a
Yikes.
Y. So,
Temporary, I hope.
guys, tell Maddie you think that's more clever than what it is. Okay? Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys. This was fun. I had a great time.
Yeah,
I
thanks
like
for
the
coming.
name.
Yeah. Last minute, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for coming through. And let's get downtown, dude. Let's go live with the homeless.
Let's go. I can't wait. You got to show me that bald chick. I want to see the bald chick.
That's the dogs.
I'm gonna
Jeff
walk
is
up to her and be like,
dogs.
my friend said I'll have sex with you for $4. That was fun.
That was fun, dude.